Hello, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. Ken will be leading us through the webinar today, and I will be monitoring the questions. So if you have any questions or want some explanations or further information, please put it in there. So with that, Ken, it's all yours.
Excellent. Thank you, Vic. Hello, everyone. What we're going to be covering today is the affiliate program, as well as the HHC roadmap and some program updates. Now, as we've discussed internally, we've been using this pandemic downtime to invest rather heavily in our websites and our internal systems. And one of the things that we got a lot of feedback on is we wanted our partners and our resellers wanted to be able to sell more easily, to refer more easily, and really create a passive income system. So what we did is we invested in setting that very system up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with showing you the page where you can get a lot of the information, and then we're going to actually go through the demonstration. So the first thing, to find the information on us, this is our homepage. Go to keystroke.ca, click About Us, Resellers and Partners, and then go to Affiliate Program. Okay. So the affiliate program explains, and I'm going to follow the same kind of breakdown. I'm not going to obviously read all of this for you. You guys will have plenty of time to review this on your own time, but what we'll be doing is breaking down the 4 different type of affiliate links that you can work with your customers. So the first one is general link. Okay, and there's a bunch of subcategories there. The second one is a product specific link. Okay. And then the third one is shop for your customer. And the final one is the configurator. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and see how we can kind of review this. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to actually log into the website. So this page obviously breaks down the different features of the affiliate program, but you need to be able to access it. So from any place on the website, click on Login, okay, and it will bring you to a screen like this, and then you log in and you will come to a screen like this, okay? Now, this breaks down all the transactions that you personally have processed, but if you want to actually see the affiliates and the resellers, okay, the leads that you've passively referred, then you click on reseller. Okay, so I'm gonna log in again. Okay, so here's where it's going to show the number of conversions and the number of click-throughs. So these are the number of people that have clicked through on your unique affiliate link and that have clicked through on our site that we've tracked, okay? Now, the next thing is, here's your affiliate link. Now, this is a standard affiliate link, www.keystroke.ca, and then your unique information. In my case, my code is 3A899. Okay, now this is a fairly standard thing. I don't recommend you refer people to our homepage, okay? Our website contains a lot of information and we want to provide as streamlined a purchase experience as possible because that will obviously increase the likelihood of a close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on Show Options, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna see the different affiliate links. So in this case, you can see the page URL, the affiliate link only. What I want to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to select the accessory market. Okay, so this is where we often refer people so they can begin their shopping. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say I want to create a link that actually reflects that. So there, you can see it will generate a new link featuring that page. So instead of going directly to the home page, you can just simply click on Copy, and you can insert this as a hyperlink on on your website or using a digital badge or whatever. Okay, in your social media, that is a page-specific link, and it works with anything. Okay, but there's a reason why I've picked this page, and I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so this is the affiliate link only. The next option is link with custom text. So if you want to have this link and you want to create a custom text like buy your ACT add-ons here, or what a great place to shop for ACT add-ons, you type this in, okay, and it will generate you know, a standard H reference HTML tag here that you can just embed right within an HTML page. Okay, so again, just kind of simplifying the process a little bit. Let's look at another way. Link with page title. Okay, so now what it's doing is it's actually grabbing the page title and it's displaying what it looks like here. Okay, and now you can copy the link, and it's actually, when you embed this in your website, it's going to show here, and it's going to be very, very standard, and there's no guesswork or anything. All of that that HTML is generated for you. A clickable badge. This is a recent addition that we think is quite cool. What we've done is we wanted it to be as simple as possible for people to embed custom-made badges, digital badges, onto their website, their social media. So what you can do is you can say, subscribe to ACT Now. Let's say you just want to get an add-on. Okay, I'm going to select this one. And what it's going to do is it actually shows you the HTML code right here. And then which you embed that in your HTML. Now, if you're just looking for the link, then obviously you can copy this section here, okay, and it will grab that image. But this is the full HTML, very, very easy. And most times when you're working with social media, you're able to kind of paste in just the raw HTML code. But this is kind of nice in that you've got pre-built badges. So you've got a Keystroke partner for our partner programs, authorized resellers, get an online quote now. I'll get to that later. I find this really useful, and we've kind of sprinkled it throughout our website for the configurator, but we'll get back to that later, okay? And then you just go through all of them, very, very simple, okay? And the last one, this one is kind of neat, okay? Because what you can do, this requires a little bit, you kind of check with us in advance, because not every single page on our website has what's called a feature image, where it's actually embedded into the CMS. It's not something that gets displayed, but it's something that's embedded into the CMS for SEO purposes and sometimes for integrating with social media. But in this case, it's actually retrieve the image from that page, and you copy it, and what it will do is this particular string will display this and provide the link back using your code, our image, okay, and it will be all invisible to the end user, okay? But that's the general link that that we wanted to cover. So very, very easy to manage for, you know, either generating links, creating badges, specifying specific pages, those kinds of things. Our developers have made it as simple as possible for anyone to use. And, you know, if they don't want to actually use the HTML, then they can just, you know, grab within the H reference here and just get the hyperlink itself, okay? So I'm going to pause now, Vic, and see if there's any questions at this stage.
No, there's no questions.
Okay, perfect. So let's go back, let's go to the product specific. I'm going to go back to the accessory market. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click on, let's say, featured products. And we're going to cover tables. Now, it is showing the 25% discount. Whenever you send a link to a customer for one of the products, it's obviously going to reflect the list price. It's not going to show you your wholesale price or show them your wholesale price. Okay, so now we're going to drill into the product. Okay, now, because I am logged in, you can see here my account, because I'm logged in, this actually gets surfaced. It's normally not visible on the normal product pages, but because it's here, you can click on get reseller, and it will show you the product specific link. Now, where this gets really useful is if you are promoting, you want to promote a specific product on your website, on your social media. Let's say you're selling a vertical, or in this case, just tables. You can click on here and go. Okay, and it will bring them right in. Now let's actually bring up a different browser. Okay, I'm just going to log out. Okay, so now I'm at the end user purchase experience. You notice that that tag isn't here. Okay, but I'm going to click on add to cart. I'm going to say proceed to checkout. Now, I use my link. You notice how automatically the referral source is populated in there. Okay, so this is just one of the ways that we track it. And no matter what, you can browse around here, it will come back, it will still be there. So this is really, really useful if you want to promote a specific product. And then what we recommend is if you're promoting a product, actually grab the tile itself, like the image itself, and promote with that. Okay, most of our products are fairly white labeled. So if you were to go back here, okay, you don't see any keystroke stuff all over it. So you can just right click, save image as, and you can promote this within any of the digital spaces that you manage. Okay, so that's the second way. That's called the product specific link. Now, the other way, the second last way, is to actually shop for them. Now, this is a kind of a handy way when you've got a number of items that you need to shop for them. Okay, so let's go to, I want to add. Okay, we're going to add Act Premium Plus. Continue shopping. Actually, I'm going to remove some of these other items. Continue shopping. Then I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to add, let's say I want to add orange care to it. Okay, and then the last one, I'm going to add Act for Outlook. Okay, let's just say, actually I'll just do Act for Mail here. Add to cart and proceed to checkout. Okay, so here's all the items. Okay, you'll notice that my affiliate link is already in there. Okay, now let's say that I want to just send them this shopping cart. I don't want to be spending my money. I don't want to be, putting money out, waiting for it to come back again. I've prepared this for them and I want them to just check it out. So I'm going to click share with a friend. Now I've got the choice of either copying the link or send link to email. And that may have been a mistake because I just realized I didn't have my Outlook log. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and then what happens is, go over here, they get this. Okay. They then check out. Okay. Now, obviously, it's still got all my information in here because I'm still logged in. Okay. Great, this finally came up. Okay, so now what I can do is I can just type in the prospect that I have. It's already pre-populated some of the information. And this link here includes the cart share link, as well as my affiliate code. You can see that on the end. And they will have the same experience when they click on it as I did pasting it in there. Obviously, they won't be seeing the wholesale cost because they won't be logged in as a reseller, but they'll see all the list price and they can check out, and they're paying with their money. You're getting tagged on the deal, and then before the 15th of the following month, you get a commission payment. Very, very simple. This is kind of why I don't like having my Outlook open during a demo. So let's close this. Okay. And the last one is the configurator. Now the configurator is very, very cool for our Keystroke partners. We don't expect other ACT resellers to use it, but some of the people on the call that are Keystroke partners really find this useful. Now, the first thing I want to demonstrate is I want to go to the ACT Premium options, and you'll see here, here's ACT Premium. You see it for $360. We do not advertise the win-back pricing, okay? As far as we're concerned, the people that are going to be hitting our site are new customers, okay? We expect if they're past or returning customers, they're going to contact us. So we don't promote win-back pricing. There's, I mean, a couple of reasons. One, you know, we don't want to promote pricing that people might be ineligible for. And two, if they're ineligible for it, they're going to immediately know that some people are getting better pricing for the exact same thing. So it's kind of creating buyer's regret before they even bought. So that's worth avoiding. So I just wanted to show that this is selling for $360. However, we do have a feature called the configurator that allows our resellers and returning customers to get access to it. So just scroll down here. We've got it scattered throughout the site, but here's the homepage link, online ACT quote. Okay. I'm just going to very, very simply walk through. Now, we don't sell Pro anymore, so this isn't really an issue, but previously we used to have to explain this was just for subscription purposes. So what we're going to do is we're going to say we have 5 CRM users. How many users? 5. Next question, are you a past ACT user? If yes, a verified license is required. So I'm a past ACT Pro customer. No, I'm a past ACT Premium customer. Correct. Okay. Do I need my database hosted on the cloud, or do you wish to self-host? I'm going to say self-host. Custom tables. Normally I'd say yes, but I'm just trying to keep this simple. And again, I want to keep it simple for the e-marketing, just to streamline this process. Well, I'm going to want 5 handheld contacts, certainly. And see here, it's asking me for Orange Care. I don't even have to put in the number because it knows that the Orange Care is going to be matched to the license quantity. Now watch what happens. Click on, and automatically it calculates my quote. Now let's take a look here. So I've got immediately the promo is now at win-back pricing because I'm a previous premium customer, okay? 5, and it's estimating here at 1,500. Handheld contact, normal list price, Orange Care, normal list price. Now in this case, okay, because I wasn't using the affiliate link, okay, I can actually then select myself. Okay, I don't really care, say Adriel, okay. Now, at this point, what I can do is if I go to the checkout, watch this. It will take all of those items. Now it's picking up the fact that I was logged in. Okay, so it's showing the wholesale price. I've got all of these items, okay, and now I'm ready to share with a friend. Okay, you see it's brought over Adriel, share with a friend, and same kind of link options. And what this does is it allows them, you know, to basically, you can access some of the pricing that we're not promoting, like the Pro win back or the past Premium win back, and you can just send them the affiliate link like you did previously. Okay, so this is something that we really want to help our customer, our resellers and our partners very, very passively or interactively, promote business. The passively, obviously, the digital links, the digital badges, product specific links, things like that. You just post those and it's a set it and forget it. And it will just be for anyone that clicks through and proceeds to purchase. And obviously, if there's any promotions going on, that would be reflected in as well. So anyone that clicks through would be subject to whatever available discounts would be normally available. Okay. So that is the affiliate program. And again, you can go here, about us, resellers, and you can read up about it. Okay, we provide all these illustrations. Okay, they're all thumbnailed so you can review them. Okay, some of these ones, like the digital badges section, it previously, even as of last week, was a little bit more manual, but now that you see the more options, we've actually created it so that it's pretty automatic. Okay, and then we go through some of the explaining, the best practices and things like that, and goes into detail, gives you step-by-step instructions. And then we even have download our product media kits, because we suggest that you download the images. If you didn't want to actually jack them from the site, you can click here and download the media kits. Here's all the different media kits for the programs that we've currently put together. Okay. And as you can see, and then that's and then the rest we have a brief summary. So learn about the Keystroke reseller program and learn about the Keystroke partner program. Okay, so I'm going to pause with that because that's what I wanted to cover on the affiliate program. And let's pause and see if there's any questions. Vic?
No questions, Ken.
Wow, either I'm covering every conceivable question or everyone's descended into a big nap. Okay, so the next thing is the two other categories that I wanted to cover is the HHC roadmap. So what most of the people on the call are familiar with is that we have two major projects going on with handheld contact right now. One is the Android API. So as everyone knows, at the end of March, we came out with the iOS API version for handheld contact. That's been extremely well received. And we've even got an update coming out, I believe, at the end of this week, Vic, maybe you can correct me on that, that addresses some offline data writing support that was much requested. Am I right on that?
Yeah, they'll be submitted, so it'll be available next week sometime.
Okay, so next week. So look for that if you're currently using it. But literally since we released it, we had a lot of people saying, okay, well, where's the Android? Where's the Android? Now, because we can't have all of our sprints with all of our different developers working in precise lockstep, sometimes an Android developer will be working on another project that finishes well after the iOS one finishes theirs. So in this case, we weren't able to start the Android for a couple of months afterwards, but we've been working on it for the last 3 months, and it has been in beta for the last couple of weeks. And based on the feedback, this actually was a significantly shorter dev cycle than the iOS. The iOS took about 7 months, so this one took about 3 months. So what we're doing is we're allowing for a little bit more beta time. Vic and Craig are spearheading that. But based on the fact that we're really at the end of July going into early August, we're not going to rush this. There's not a lot of people in a pandemic that are at home, working from home, in isolation, saying, damn, I need a new mobile client. Okay, that's just the reality of these current pandemic conditions. So we're taking our time to make sure that all the beta feedback is addressed and we release a good, solid product And if anyone knows our Android developer, she's a bit of a perfectionist, so she's quite relieved to make sure that we're not going to be pushing out before we're absolutely before every feedback is being signed off on. So I would expect that realistically, it's going well. I would say almost for certain it's going to come out in August. I'm expecting it will likely be released in the first half of August, but again, it's not a ready or not, here it comes. It's going to be a ready, then we get released. Okay, so once that is confirmed, then we'll make an announcement on all the different channels so everyone is ready. And it will work exactly like the iOS, multiple devices, almost unlimited contacts, faster, everything. Okay, so you'll have more data more frequently with more updates on more devices than the Classic previously provided. And then once that's done, okay, then starting September, then we're both iOS and Android is going to be working on closing the feature gaps so that the API version will soon have the quoting, we'll soon have the mapping, we'll soon have a lot of the features, the exporting to native device, importing from native device, things like that. We'll be building in all of those feature enhancements, so we kind of close the gap, the feature gap between the Classic and the API. But obviously, we wanted to get the core of the API functionality out to the market, so that's where we're at, and we're expecting that, as I said, to be wrapped up sometime before mid-August. Now, the next one, major project, if anyone hasn't heard of this, I'd be very surprised, is that we've worked the last few months on a Mac OS, okay? So the Mac OS client is exactly what it sounds like. It's kind of like the Mac version of ACT, but in handheld contact, and it's going to be obviously working much like a desktop application. So it's going to be mouse driven. It's going to have a lot of the things that we're familiar with in terms of handheld contact, the general look and feel of it. And we've finished most of the standard handheld contact tables, and now we're pushing through to complete the companies and the groups. So look for that. We're absolutely not in a rush to get this out, and because we're going to soon be in August next week, just the whole commercial launch in the middle of August, is never a good time. Heavy vacation time, a lot of people not really working, so we're kind of aiming for September for that, and so more on that later. Okay, but I would say wait for early to mid September for news on that, but we're really excited to be able to introduce an on-premise Mac client that you'll be able to have Office integration with, just the kind of thing that we've always wanted, but has never been available in for a Mac in Safari, because there was never a plugin that was written for Mac. Okay, so as I said, more news on that. The final thing I wanted to just give an update on. We've had a number of requests to update certain, a select number of old DR1 applications, and we're just going through, and you can expect these probably in the next week or so. Deduper and Automator are ones that we've seen that have just kind of gotten a little buggy over the years. A lot of and we got the IP on these, obviously from a number of years back. And Greg Ferber doesn't work for us anymore. So Dwayne Anderson is going through all of these, converting them from Visual Basic to C#, and then just going through general debugging. So look for updates on that. And then one of the other ones that we wanted, we've got an importer and we've got an exporter. And what we've done is we've actually built a new all-in-one tool. That's not just an importer, not just an exporter. And I can't really do a demo of that because it's not going to be available for showcasing until next week. But it's an importer, it's an exporter, and it's a migrator. So you'll be able to say, send all the data from this database over to a clean copy of another database. So a true migrator. So it's going to have all three functions, and we're going to call it DataBoss. Okay, so look for that, but that's going to be selling for the same price as the exporter is currently. So if you have a need to migrate people away from ACT and be able to export all of the tables in CSV format. That's and all of these features are already built, including custom tables. You'll be able to do so, provide people and migrate them over to whatever they like. Conversely, if you have someone that's coming from another program and you want to import them with similar type CSVs into ACT, you'll be able to do that with DataBoss, okay? And as I said, the database to database migration tool will be available as well, okay? And that pretty much is what I wanted to cover. I gotta admit, we got done in 30 minutes, really pleased with the efficiency here. Not being asked any questions, certainly move things along faster. Vic, are there any questions at this point?
No, there isn't, except for Karen, who can't hear anything, but I think that's just her.
She
No,
can't hear
no
anything?
question.
Well,
Yeah.
not gonna be too many questions from Karen then.
Yeah, I think that's a bonus.
Oh, I love Karen. Don't pick on Karen.
Okay,
Okay.
no questions, Ken, so.
Okay, well then what we're gonna let everyone get back to their day. So I hope this was useful. Again, about us, resellers, affiliate program, please go through it. You know, when you go in here and log in, you know, just quick review, you'll be able to access everything through the reseller and click on more show options, and you can get all the information here, all the different options for generating affiliate links. Now this top one is obviously the page that you want it to link to. And as I said at the outset, please don't use just a general affiliate link to the homepage. What you want to do is you want to make sure that it's as simple a purchase experience for people as possible. Okay, so select a page, whether the accessory market or a specific product page within the website, and then promote it that way. Okay, and this little utility will allow you to generate a link.
All right, and there is a question now, will Mac Act work on iPads?
No, that's what the iOS is for. So this, the Mac OS is for Mac OS. The current API version of iOS is to work on the iOS. Very, very different platforms. And I know that there was a lot of theories that it would be relatively easy to migrate one platform over to the other. Based on the frames that, and I'm not a developer, but as it's been explained to me, the way that it was developed, it does not migrate over as easily as we'd hoped. Otherwise, quite frankly, we would have been out with the first release a couple of months ago. Okay, and we wouldn't have had to have 2 full-time developers on it.
All right, good, thank you. The next question, will DataBoss be an admin pack or separate?
It's going to be separate. We already have the importer in admin pack. Exporter was always separate, and the migrator is inside of admin pack. So, you know, this will be for people that want to, you know, migrate people away from ACT. It's a one-time purchase. It's also something that you can refer IT people to as well, so they can manage it for themselves. A lot of the times they insist on doing that. Okay.
All right, that's it for the questions.
Excellent. Well, I hope this was useful for everyone. Thanks, Vic, for managing this. You know, we've put a lot of work into this. As you can see, this is not something we've put together that quickly, and you can even see how the clicks have climbed through the course of this demonstration. But you know, we're going to continue to invest through this month and the next month. We're really looking to launch with a lot of internal upgrades, a lot of product upgrades, and really make our partners and our resellers the better for it, so they can more easily sell our products.
All right, and Kevin Martin says he has a question, but it's not posted yet, so we might have to wait. And
okay,
Karen,
you've got me on Slack, so you can just ping me directly.
Yeah, and everyone, if you do want a copy, I did record this, but if you have it, please keep it to yourselves. Don't share it with other people without our permission. So if you do want a copy of the webinar, just send me an email and I'll get one out to you. And Karen, I can't make fun of you anymore because I guess you can hear us now. So thanks a lot for joining, Karen.
I wouldn't let you make fun of Karen.
I know. All right, thank you very much, everybody.